East Africa Social Television, how are you? Today, Zari has announced her breakup with Shakib. And indeed, they are no more. But rumors have been swirling around that these ones are really no more. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. And it's been long since I last obviously came in to obviously speak to you, my people. But I'm finally here to obviously coming through and really put in a very huge shift altogether. We are powered by Think Landscaping, and Think Landscaping are people that it's a company that plans, designs and transforms your outside. You understand? So if at all you feel like you have an outside that you want to improve and really make it better, Think Landscaping is the answer. Call them on +256 765 280 470 in there for you, or call them on +256 703 004 168. That is their WhatsApp contact that you have to obviously come up and really search them for in here for you if at all you need these people in here. And that is Think Landscaping in here onto what we call the East Africa Social Television. Now, East Africa, it's been a while. You know, Zari is one of those people that each and every time she breaks up with someone, she'll obviously let the world know. And when she's really in love with someone, she'll let the world know. It's one of the reasons that Zari has obviously gone ahead to give most of the times that she does not cheat. You know, she doesn't cheat when she's in a relationship because she says, I put out my relationship in what we call the public domain, and you'll always know who obviously dating, and I don't commit adultery. That's what she has gone ahead to say. But today morning, Zari took to her Instagram, and this is what she posted. This is what Zari went ahead to post on her Instagram, and that is the post. You understand? 5 years later, my Instagram is really having issues, but I would love to read it from here, right? I would like to read it from here, and it reads that. Let me read it here very well. 5 years later, after much thought and reflection, we believe it's best for us to part ways due to irreconcilable differences. While this wasn't an easy decision, we feel it is the right one for both of us. We appreciate the time we shared, the memories we created, and the support we gave each other. There is no anger or resentment. Sometimes two people simply grow in different directions. We value each other and remain friends with mutual respect and understanding. We sincerely wish each other happiness, success, and all the best for the future. Zarina and Shakib. Now, that's what we've gone ahead to get in through from Zari. You know, that's the post she went ahead to obviously put out on what we call her Instagram in there for you. And she went ahead to put it out on her Instagram story. And she really told us that they're no more. Now, when she says that they've been together for 5 years, indeed, they've been, because we got to know about Zari dating Shakib. That is, I think, around COVID time. You understand? So, COVID time, that was it. And they went ahead to date themselves. And by the time, Zari had just gone ahead to obviously part ways with the man known as Moneybags. You understand? You know Moneybags? You know Moneybags? You know? He called himself Moneybags. And Zari went ahead to obviously find herself in a position of really dating a guy by that name in there for you. And they parted ways. That's when Shakib came into the picture, and they've been together for 5 years. And we've seen things and statements, videos that have always gone ahead to coming through, and I think they never really reflected the best of the best for this couple, if at all I'm not mistaken. For example, there is a video that went ahead to obviously surface when Shakib is with the DJV, something of the sort, and someone went ahead obviously come out and said that he really dated him in there. There is a video where he was with a certain girl and he was captured in there for you. Then the biggest of all was when Diamond Platnumz showed up, at a surprise birthday party of Tifa. Zari came on her TikTok live and she bashed the boyfriend. And you remember this statement, "What do you put on the table?" Do you remember that statement very well? Because Zari was like, "What do you put on the table?" That was the question. That what do you put on the table? You remember. So, but later, Zari went ahead to obviously call Shakib. And by the way, Shakib came out and obviously said that Zari gives me nothing. If she was obviously feeding me and obviously looking after me, I would have gone here to say, all right, she's doing something great for me. But she does nothing. She does nothing. And he said that the huge amount of money that Zari had ever given Shakib was $3,000. Yet Zari had obviously gone ahead to make a lot of money. Is it from when they went to a deal, was it an ambassadorial gig in Tanzania? That is it. And appearing in The Young, Rich, African and Famous, Shakib says he wasn't given any penny. And he was like, I need respect. There is no way Diamond Platnumz walked into the house without my consent. You understand? So Zari looked excited when Baba T came in through, and obviously Shakib was not really a man who found himself happy. You understand? So for that, I thought that maybe they wouldn't reconcile, but they went ahead to reconcile in there for you. And I really understand where it comes in from. The biggest hinge of this ship is Diamond Platnumz. Let no one lie to you, because Zari has children with Diamond Platnumz, and there is no way Shakib will feel okay when Zari is still talking to Diamond Platnumz. And Zari also wants the limelight. And if Zari is to put Shakib and Diamond on the weighing scale, obviously Diamond weighs better, because Diamond has gone ahead to make news all over the world. Diamond is the real deal. I tell you, he is the real deal in this business, and everyone looks at him and they're like, yeah. Each and every time they are with Zari, obviously that makes news. Each and every time Diamond is with his kids, Tifa and Nilan, obviously news is made. So, irreconcilable, meaning that they cannot reconcile. That is it. So, that is it for Zari. Them and Shakib are no more. Their couple is over. It's officially over. Zari and Shakib, it's official. Now we are waiting for a statement coming in through from Shakib. If at all it really surfaces, I'll come up here and obviously let you know that they've gone ahead, obviously put out something, especially Shakib. But for Zari Hassan, she has really spoken out that they are no more as we speak right about now. We don't know what her next move is gonna be, but we all know Zari cannot be single for a long time. And very soon, she will show us who the love of her life is, I tell you, because she's this woman who does not hide the man she loves. And we will be knowing who she is in love with anytime from now, when she obviously announces that she is seeing someone. Not so? So guys, thank you very much for checking through. Rokan David is my name. East Africa Social Television it is. Zari announces her breakup with Shakib, and she has given the reasons. You can go in the comment section and let us know your thoughts about this. But I've given you the synopsis of all this. But it's really bad to see these lovebirds separating. But I know nothing lasts forever. But this one had very many signs that it won't really last forever. But 5 years dating Zari, because Even Diamond Platnumz, they started dating in, is it 2014? And in 2018, they were no more. So 5 years, that means Shakib has been with Zari he has dated Zari for more than the years that she dated Diamond Platnumz in There For You. So she even had a miscarriage. She told us about it, and I think she tried very much to give Shakib a baby, but she couldn't. I think so. I'm out. Bye-bye.